Good morning, good afternoon, HTM 101. This week's topic is going to be on restaurant management. So, taking what we had from last week's restaurant business conversation a step further, once you've decided on the location and theme of your restaurant, how will you manage it if that's going to be your passion? And so, for the last couple of weeks, when we're thinking about beverage and restaurant business and restaurant management, there's several different career opportunities. Certainly, the obvious within the food and beverage areas. Of a hostess, a server, a busser, a cook, an executive chef, a front of house restaurant manager, but also you could be an owner who provides the opportunity to manage your business to somebody else. And how do you select that management company? Or you could be a real estate developer who develops these concepts in restaurants and then sells it. You could, and most often people get into this business by looking at franchise opportunities. So thinking back to last week's conversation about the quick access restaurants, I have a couple of friends who've either started their foot in the door in restaurant management by a franchise in Subway or Cold Stone or something like that, to be able to learn the basics. And advantage of a franchise is that you have the blueprints given to you with some pretty strict guidelines on how to operate and what menu items to have and things like that, but can help you really learn the basics of running the business. So I wanted to call a shout out to some of those career opportunities just in case you hadn't thought of it. And so now for this week, we'll look at a little bit of math, sorry to say, but it's not going to be too hard, don't worry, on really what makes a restaurant successful. And during this pandemic time, there's so many different restaurants that haven't been able to succeed, even some popular ones that you would have thought of. So looking at how to run an operation effectively and efficiently, takes a lot of skill. I'll give you one example. If I am starting up a sushi restaurant, but I don't have a culinary staff employed by me that understands how to cut raw fish, then that's probably not going to be the most efficient use of my labor. So you either have a concept and you hired that concept, or you have a staff and you create your concept to the strengths of that staff, just as an example. So I'll leave you with looking over the restaurant operations business, the page operations ratios, and then we'll do a quick little check-in on operating ratios. And then one of my favorites is Build Your Own Restaurant 2. So a lot of you submitted some great work for Build Your Restaurant 1, and I know some people are still working on it. So you'll take those 3 menu items that you had created and the prices, and then you'll do a little bit of research. You can go to Costco or Safeway or look online for the prices of some of those ingredients and actually cost out what it would cost for you to make that dish versus what was the selling price that you selected, and then do a little bit of math to see what that food cost percentage is. I am available for questions. I do have to adjust the office hours for this week, unfortunately, due to another work commitment that came up. I do apologize for that. But as always, I'm available for other times that you might have or questions that you might have on office hours. I can be flexible to meet most any evening or weekend, or even my breaks in between my workday. So I wish you a very good week 8, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.